Good evening, guys. Another AMA in the Scandinavian Crypto Pub Talk. Today, I am honored to have the project Tradewix with us and CEO Frank. So, Frank,
Hey, yeah,
all good. Can you introduce yourself?
yeah,
Tell
sure.
us, how did you get involved in crypto?
Okay, yeah, my name is Frank. I'm from Germany. Yeah, the whole thing started 2018. That was my first experience with the crypto space at all. So I've made some gains in the bull market, and I've heard a lot of things about the bear market, and I said to myself, okay, should I take the money and wait for the best dip to entry point? Or should I make my own stuff because I've made a lot of bad experience the first time in crypto. You don't know how to do your exactly, and yeah, I felt many times. Yeah, I lost my money because of the scammers, and I said, okay, I want something that gives me like an revenge, and yeah, then the idea of Tradewix was born. So
Nice.
uh, yeah,
Okay.
it's very simple. It sounds like a Disney movie, but it was 100% because of the scammers. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how many guys are you in the core team?
We was three, one designer, one developer who made the application, and me as the founder. So I had the whole vision, the whole idea, and of course you need people who create over your idea the application and everything behind it. So I've learned to program the contract. So it's very easy. It takes maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and you can program your own contract. So I've made the contracts; they are very safe. And at first, the whole vision started only with the app. So I didn't want to spend my whole idea into a crypto project. The whole idea started with the app. The Tradewix
Yeah.
app is the same as yeah, you can find everything what you find on CMC or CoinGecko, any kind of chart, token tracking. We also provide NFT tracking, so you can watch the um, um, yeah, the ranks of OpenSea or the market caps of each project. But the big difference what we provide is the trust rate score. So this is the biggest difference between us and CoinGecko. We paid a monthly payment for the APIs of CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. So we have a business with them since 1 year. We get the APIs to yeah for the chart, for the market caps, for everything. Yeah. So but we also get the APIs from Token Sniffer, Honeypot, and Go Plus. Maybe you know the other honeypot.io, you know, Token Sniffer, but maybe Go Plus you don't know. It's also like a security checkup for the tokens, for the contracts, and we provide all these APIs in our app between the APIs for the token tracking. And this is the biggest difference. So my biggest problem in the beginning and also today is that you have to do your research after a new project, new contracts on 3 different platforms to be safe as you can. So if you go just on Token Sniffer, they show you like a smell test, and yeah, it's good. But if you go to Go Plus, you can see who owns the biggest wallet, what was the biggest amount that was sold, sold in the past, and it's a little bit more accurate. And we combine all these into our trust rate scores. So you have 5 different colors. You go on a new listed project on coin market cap, and our difference is that you also find this trust rate score in the middle. And if you see a red, just a red sign on the trust rate score, run away. It's like a honeypot. Or you see an orange color, it means that yeah, that the taxes are changeable, or yeah, the ownership is not renounced. So some informations that you need to be yeah, more safer with your DER and all the steps before investing.
Yeah,
So the whole,
absolutely. That's
yeah, the,
very important for our investors in here in the pub also, because we try to be a safe haven to educate and learn people that is safe, that is not that is not safe, that can change, of course. So we until now we have used Aave.io to check, and also Bubble Map.
yeah, right, right, very good. Yeah, but many people, the bubble map is a little bit. It's also from Token Sniffer. It's from Solidity Labs. Maybe you've heard about them. They are the biggest security group in the world in the crypto space. They are based in Israel, and they own Token Sniffer, and they also own this bubble map. But it's a little bit too complicated to bring all of these informations into the app, because it's maybe too exclusive. We want it to be as easy as you can program. So yeah, the biggest part of the trust rate score is, of course, to prevent people from scam. And yeah, if you see here the numbers, so 2021 was over $1 billion that they scammed. Most of them was tracking into Nigeria and in the Asian market. Just an information on the side. And yeah, 99% of these scammers will never pay your money back. So if you just if you have done just a small security checkup, you can prevent your investment of 80% safer. So and it's
Nice.
all because, yeah, and it's all because you don't make a short DER. Sometimes, you follow the Telegram link into the group, and yeah, you see the hype, the FOMO. Everybody is hyped in the group, and without
Oh yeah.
any DER, you go into the project, $100, $200. What? It doesn't
Yeah,
mean
we
something at
did
the
that a
moment.
lot. We did that a
Yeah.
lot when SafeMoon came along, and we all jumped into that one early. And then afterwards, we had so much money that okay, fuck it, we'll ape into this and that and this
Yeah.
at launch, at pre-sales,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, myself, I think I got robbed over $200,000 in 2021.
And that's the biggest problem of all, because I know exactly how it is to have a big amount in the Trust Wallet or in Trust or in MetaMask, and you don't give a shit if you spend 1,000 here. Tax is $700. I got no problem. So you don't feel the worth of the money anymore if you have so much money. But take just 1 minute, and you can prevent your investment of 80% of the scam. So and it's really just a minute. But most of the people, just 5%, doesn't use any kind of platforms. No token sniffer, no honeypot.io. Just copy the address and go to the Telegram group, copy it in the Telegram group of honeypot.io, and they in 3 seconds you know if it's honeypot or not. But most of them, they don't do this deal. So the hype, the FOMO, and they aped in. So yeah. It's very easy, and we want to with the trust rate score, you have everything what you need. We are not 100% accurate, yeah, you can't be, but it's the easiest way to save time and to save your investment. And this was the idea of the app. But after we reached out, I live in Germany, so in Germany you need a broker license to get in a crypto app, Wallet Connect, or any kind of payment for the crypto space. So yeah, and the broker license costs around $40,000. So I said, okay, I don't need a Wallet Connect. I don't want the people to trade on my app. But now I have an app without getting any money from it. So then the whole system behind behind Tradewix starts running. So we had here behind the Tradewix app, give me just a second. We want to be the safest launchpad in the crypto space. We have 12 different chains that we provide. We have a completely different contract than other platforms. No other launchpad provides these kind of contracts, and we want to clean, because in Germany we say the fish starts to smell from the head, and I think in Norway it's maybe something that it's like this.
I actually have no idea, but maybe someone else listening in can verify.
Yeah, it's the fish starts smelling from the head, so it means we can provide the people to not jump into a scam, but we want to clear the system, and the system starts most of the time. I lost most of my money from pink sale. Most of my money I lost from pink sale. They have a KYC, they have an audit, they have a SAFO badge, and they still can scam the people. And when we are on pink sale, we talk about in the bull run was normal to reach 1000 BMV on hard cap. And right after launch, the biggest problem behind the launchpad is I don't know if you ever start your own Did you have a project before on the launchpad by yourself?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've had both on
Yeah.
Dex Sale, Pink Sale, and
Oh,
Gempad.
nice. Yeah. So something that scared me a lot was if you locked your liquidity. You choose the liquidity lock, and you say you lock your liquidity 70%. Yeah. The people, the investors, think that they are safe with this locking service, but they are not, because as a project owner, you know that right after the fair launch or pre-sale ends, you get from PancakeSwap the LP tokens on your wallet, on your owner wallet, and they are unlocked. And that's the biggest problem. So the investors get into a project because they think the liquidity is locked, but right after the fair launch starts, you as an owner get the LP tokens unlocked on your wallet. And our contract is completely different. The LP tokens will be locked for minimum 1 year, and we have the ownership of this LP tokens. So that means if you really want to scam the investors who participate on our launchpad, you have to play this game for minimum 1 year before you get your LP tokens out. So the investors are safe that they get minimum 60%. That's our minimum liquidity, what we lock. minimum 60% of their investment back over 1 year. So that's the most secure way to prevent people not 100% of their investment, but at least a little bit. And no one, I was a little bit scared about this fact that no one thinks about it to do something like this, because they are scared that no one will participate on their launchpad. But if the space hear about this safe contract that we provide, all investors will come to us. So we will have the safest launchpad that exists in the crypto space. So the big service that we provide is combined with our ecosystem. So as a project owner, you want to start on our launchpad and project, you have to go through our KYC and our audit. Our KYC is a little bit different because we really want to get into a small call with the project owner. We want to get into the project. We ask him about the project, because sometimes, you can pay in the darknet $60 to somebody and he make for you the KYC of the provided KYC service. And they don't ask this guy in front of the camera, what is the project, how many people you are, what's the vision, it's a long term or something. They just make a KYC, take $500, $600, $700 for it, and they are good with this. But we want really to get into a conversation with the project owner when we provide this KYC. We want to talk with them, and then you can feel if they are just in front of the camera because of they get paid, or they are really team member. And
Yeah.
our audit,
I think
that's very important.
Very important, in KYC. And I did the very thorough one last week with a company called Azure DeFi.
I also have one.
Yeah, that's pretty thorough, because I had to connect to my LinkedIn, my Twitter, my Telegram, my email, and also verify where I live live on camera and interview.
I have one from Solid Proof and one from Azure Finance. But many of them, you can find them everywhere, and PinkSale gave you an KYC badge for many other KYC.
PinkSale is shit, because they also give out your information if you fuck up, and they don't consider what you and I know in the EU General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR.
100%. And our audit, it's also different, because a normal audit protocol, a service, it's calculated by an AI, so it's just a computer. We have 3 developer who works for us, who gets into the audit manually, and just if all of these 3 guys gave a sign behind it, we provided the Tradewix audit. So we try to be in this step as safe as we can. So we can prevent 100% the people from scam, but I think we can change something with this. The big difference also is, maybe if someone of you was in the past one time on a PinkSale launch, maybe you recognize a big dip right after the fair launch, or right after the launch starts. I think you saw this situation many times. Right after the launch, you see a big dip.
We've seen it a couple of times, or not just a couple, many times, especially early last year in 2021, because they had, or they still have, that you can pay 9% in tokens.
Yeah, right. So you got it. That's the biggest problem of this payment that they provide. You have two possible ways to pay ping sale right after you reach the hardware for software. Yeah. The first is you pay 5% of your raised BNB, or you pay 5% of your raised token. So that means most of them, over 80%, choose this 5 BNB, 5% of the raised native tokens. So that means if you have a total supply of 100 tokens reached in the launch, and PinkSale gets 5% of this native tokens, this wallet is completely fees free. So they don't pay any taxes of them because it's excluded from fees in the contract, the PinkSale address, and they are excluded. So right after launch, PinkSale don't believe in you. PinkSale don't want to hold this 5% native tokens of your project for the whole life and want to sell it in 1 month because they think you will grow whatever. They sell the whole 5% max wallet right after launch, and this causes the big dip right after launch in many projects. And as a project owner, that's something very, very sad, because you gave everything. Maybe you are really here for long term, and PinkSale dumped your chart right after the fair launch starts. And that's something that we also want to change. And our payment will be also completely different. Our payment will be just one thing. You get for $1,000, you get the KYC from us, the audit, and with this $1,000, you don't pay us in cash. This $1,000, you have to buy the Tradewix token into our ecosystem, and you have to stake this token for at least 2 years. That's our payment. We don't want cash money. We don't want BNB. We don't want nothing of your raised native tokens. Nothing. Just give us $1,000. You get the KYC, the audit, and we take this money and we put it back into the Tradewix ecosystem, and you stake your token. Yeah,
that's very smart.
Yeah, we prevent not also the investors. We try to be as much as we can also for the project owners, because and now I'm in the position of a project owner, and I know exactly how it feels if FOD starts and you have nothing to do about it. That's one of the in this case, you want to throw your mobile phone out and said, I've done nothing to dump this chart. It wasn't me, and no one will care about this. Everyone wants to grab his money back and want to jump out. Everyone says that you are a scammer, and that hurts. And I don't want to be in the situation of a project owner right after this big dump every time. And so we prevent the investors and also the project owner from dumping charts right after launch. But imagine why you go into a launchpad. You go into a launchpad as an investor to get the best possible price, the best entry price. This is the whole meaning about a launchpad, to get the best possible entry. So who sell right after the launch the tokens? No one. So this is why you heard every time, I don't go to PinkSale, I wait 1 day. This project has potential. They are long term, but I don't go into the fair launch. I wait 1 or 2 days and take the dip then. So the whole launchpad system has no sense if the investors thinks like this. And this is because they know that right after the launch, a big dip come. And yeah. So Launchpad that we provide is also with a private group included. So it means you can mint a Bullwix or Bearwix NFT of our collection. There are 10,000 Bullwix and Bearwix NFTs. They cost 25 Matic at the moment, and we already minted 300 of this Bullwix and Bearwix NFTs. If you get this Bullwix and Bearwix NFT minted,
they look awesome, by the way.
Yeah, they are simple. They are simple. I said to myself, they're not should be like we don't want to be an NFT project just for the bull run and for the bear market. Should be a Bullwix and Bearwix NFTs, and we started with the idea to verify. So you mint your Bullwix or Bearwix NFT, and in the app you can verify your staked NFT. And if you stake your NFT, you have access into the app on private sales and airdrops. And sometimes if we have play to earn games on our launchpad, you are verified to play this play to earn games before anyone else. So you get pretty cool stuff with just minting for $25 an NFT. And this makes also the whole thing behind the NFTs a little bit special. So we think that in the future, if the total supply remains by 10K of our NFTs, they will grow fastly in the world. We have people, they staked, they minted 10 of them. So 10 is the maximum that you can mint. And yeah, so there are not 10,000 people who owns this NFT. So in the future, maybe let it be 3,000 or 4,000 people. They own this NFT. They are on OpenSea already, so you can trade them there. And the first 100 was super rare. And yeah, so I think that's we wanted to build the ecosystem with the whole package that crypto space provides. So we have the NFTs, we have the app, we have minting, we have staking for the NFTs, and we have also staking for our Wix token. The Wix token, if you stake this Wix token, the amount, maybe you know some platforms from Bluezilla. I think you heard about these launchpads.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have tier entries. So it means the amount of staked tokens depends what entry point you get. So if you stake our biggest tier, it calls John Wicks tier, you have the entry point for giveaways, or if it's an project included with NFTs to an NFT airdrop. So there are good ways to get some giveaways if you stake your NFT and your Wix token. And we have now a total circulating supply of 480 million tokens, and we staked already 120 million. So the people really believed in this thing. It's not just something for the short term, and you have to stake it minimum 100 days. So the condition for staking is 100 days minimum. And if you stake it before 60 days, you pay 25% taxes. So no one puts $1,000 in something if he doesn't believe that it exists minimum 100 days. So we have more than 40% already, no, 34% already staked. And that means for me a lot, because yeah, that shows me that people trust in me. We have in our Telegram group always 13, 14, 15% online members. So we have like 3,000 people in the group, and we have always 300 and 200, 320 people online. So we are really organic. I'm Doxxed. I don't talk shit. Everything before I go into the launchpad was ready. So the staking was ready, NFTs was ready, the app was ready, and the website, everything was ready before I went on the fair launch. So I came not with false promises or something. And for me, it's also very important to be open and transparent with my community. So I've I'm the person who really don't like to make false promises. So for our roadmap, I don't make a roadmap for the next 5 years. I will update this roadmap every 6 months. So it means we have our most important point is the launch pad. The first launch will get on February 24th. There will be our first fair launch. It's a fair launch, and we have a lot of because now you are my 30th MA. So we get a lot of people who wants to be the first on our launchpad. I had also a request from people they want to give me $50,000 to be the first one on the launchpad. So it's nice to see that the people really believe in us. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really nice. We are really happy about it, and the community is very, very hyped. We Our all-time high. I had the connection with CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap because I paid this plan. It costs around $600 every month to get the API from them, and I paid this already for 7 months before the project was on a fair launch. So I had a good contact there, and we had a volume 2 days after the fair launch of around 40,000 K. So uh, that's not a good entry for CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. But I had this contact, and with the 40 K volume, we went directly on CoinGecko after 2 days of our launch. And that the chart went crazy. We reached 600,000 in 2 hours, and after a big a pump, a big dump comes. So we came back to 120,000, and now we are stable at around 320,000. That's our floor. We can't go under because so many people staked their token. We can go under $225,000 market cap. That's with the stake token, with the taxes that we earn for liquidity and for staking. We can go under $220,000. That's our floor, our 100% floor. But we that's the fourth day in a row where we stand around $320,000. Sometimes we reach the 400, sometimes we go down again to the 300 floor, but it's stable. And we can track already how many wallets we have. We have around 1,400 wallets already. And we are on a good way. And what the people like is that I really don't make false promises. I try to be as accurate as I can and transparent. But the people in the space are getting tired of false promises of a dev who is after 1 week you don't see him again. So that's our second week on the market, and I've made 14 MAs every night. At 10 I make an MA, and I talk with my community. I try to bring them. I saw them more as partners, as just investors. So every marketing step that we choose it together because it's also their money. It's not just my money. And I try to see the whole package more as an company and not as a project. In my real life, I've owned an own company, and I know how to treat with clients. I know how to treat know how to treat with employees. So that's very important, and I try to give the same knowledge and experience what I get in the past in this project. But yeah, for me, it's I came with Tradewix. It's my first project, but I'm not the person who jumps right after into another project. I'm in my private life. I don't use social media, or I'm not so much on the mobile phone. It was very hard for me to get all these Twitter things to rate, to shill everywhere, and make the website to be again back in this online space. And I don't even get it how these scammers can run from one project to the other. And yeah, I know they have people, they pay them and they make their website again and make social media platforms. They just paid. But for me, it's that's my little baby. I want to grow everything with Tradewix. Everything what comes after Tradewix will be based on Tradewix. So I think if we play the game like we did before, we can reach many millions in the bull run, and I'm 100% behind this because I see that I thought that the people are not open for a trustworthy project anymore. But you can imagine how many people write me DM, their investors, and they say, we believe in this. I work from 9 to 5, and they scammed me so much, and I lost so much money. I'm in debt, and these are really honest DMs that I get from the investors, and this makes me so motivated to do a little bit more than just my gains. And I really stand behind it, and I never can bring the same motivation and emotion into another project as in Tradewix. So I think
Yeah,
we will reach a big market cap in the future if we do our promises, if we
yeah.
deliver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you remind me of some other devs around the space as well, and that's why you're here now, because I did observe you. I did go into your community, and I also kind of looked after how you treat people. If you're a good listener and you take inputs and advices from others, and I can confirm that you actually do that, and that's a very important
Thank you.
thing.
Thank you.
It also shows that you have leadership skills, and you verify that by saying that you have also grown your own actual company before.
Yeah. And in Germany, it's a little bit different to own a company and to keep it alive. Yeah, I've learned a lot. I was very young, but yeah, experience makes you made me to the person who I am, and I never treat people bad. I give everyone a chance. You remember this guy who was in the VC the last time? I gave him
Yeah,
a chance. He tried to scam us, blocked, deleted. So everyone, yeah, has a chance for a chance. But I think that the space needs us. I really believe that, and only if we get a small amount of people on our launchpad, but we will not. I'm 100% safe about this announcement. Um, the best marketing that you can make everywhere, it's not just in the crypto space. The best marketing that you can do is a happy investor or a happy buyer, or this is the best marketing that you can make. And our investors are really happy. If you saw them, if someone starts to fud or to say something bad, I don't even need to write something in the group. The whole group is bashing this guy on another level. So and sometimes I'm just holding the phone in my hand, and I see 10 people is writing on the same time, and I see what you're saying. No, that's and yeah, that's really nice to see it, and I stand behind this what I say, and yeah, the it's a big pressure because of the launch pad on the 24th of February. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, you can't own a launchpad without taxes and a license. So we have a limited behind us, and there's a lot of stress, a lot of Steuerberater. I don't know, the taxman who helps you with the taxes.
Yeah,
What's
we also have that in Norway. We pay like
yeah.
22% of all buys and sells.
Yeah, and it's really weird with because I have in my private life I'm a normal worker, so I work in my private life, and it's very stressful. My family is didn't saw me 2 weeks, so it's a lot of stress and it's a lot of pressure, of course, because imagine if someone of our launchpad came and he scammed the people. So it's a big pressure. If we want to be the safest launchpad, we have to deliver, and we are on a really good way. I test every day 10 times our contracts on the test net, and again and again and again, and we are pretty sure that this will change something. And the big whales are most of them are in Ethereum, but there are also big guys in the BSC space, and we want to make the BSC space safe again, but also trustworthy. And yeah, they lost a little bit yeah, then credibility. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I think we are on a pretty good way to change something, because if you see, I can't see this rabbits anymore everywhere as a token. That rabbit, buy rabbit, blue rabbit, red rabbit, everywhere. Just no one has a vision, and I really don't like this. Okay, you can make your gains with meme coins, and of course, there are many meme coins with big communities, Shiba or something. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. But if someone came, a 16, 17, 18-year-old boy, and think he just copy and paste a contract and scam people and something, that makes me a little bit frustrated, because I worked more than 1.5 year for this project, and my mindset is maybe a little bit different. I would never just make something to do something. So I'm here to change something, and I believe in this 100%, and my community is behind me. And if you are really willing to see how the community is behind us, just hop into our VC. It was already there, and just take a look. Just watch the chart the next 2-3 days, and you will see that we are really, really organic, and that's very hard to find in these days. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was also one of my questions, how important the community is to you, and I understand they mean everything. So,
Mhm.
if we're going to invest and be investors in your project, how can we as people here in the pub collaborate or help you
Mhm.
also for the development of the project?
Yeah, sure. So, of course, if you are an investor, um, I don't just talk. I really want to deliver. And if you have any idea of raising a project, want to get a good marketing, and because I'm 15 years in marketing, I'm very I planned every step in a marketing. Nothing comes before something else is done, and nothing comes with both on each other. So if you want a really base plan, and you really want to yeah, to grow with your community. So we can provide you, of course, some special offers. That's not a problem. We can talk about the payment of this $1,000. So we will find other ways to bring you more effort than to participate on other launchpads. So you will surely get yeah, advantages from our launchpad.
All right. Yeah, because in this community where you are having AMA now, we have early day whales from these BTC and Ethereum, mid-sized investors. We have project launchers, owners. We have callers. Yeah, the whole ecosystem is in the pub,
Yeah,
and also just investors.
yeah. Our next big step will be Bitmart. I shared already with my community, but you know how exchange listing works. Yeah, you need to dump the chart a little bit, and that's nothing what I want to do it now. So if you are willing to help us with an exchange listing, I've got a really good price, so we can talk about this later or even now, as you like. We yeah, we will provide the necessary contracts, and you will get a part of Tradewix.
Yeah, that can be interesting for some of the listeners, I guess.
100%.
We have context for listening, and yeah, that's also a big part of who we are in this community. We are well connected. We do have relationships because in DMs, you know, as me, when you're a project owner, you get a lot of people saying they come from Bitmart or Coinbit or this and that exchange or Binance, whatever, and they're all bullshit.
Most of them, yeah, most of them. Yeah, so yeah, we have many possible ways to participate with you guys, but yeah, on the first place for me is Tradewix, the ecosystem, and of course the community. So if we find a way to get all these things together, and you can be happy and you believed in us, maybe you will want to wait until our first launch on the 25th of February, and if you see that everything runs well, jump into.
Sure, we're here to help.
Yeah. Yes.
So, can you share some details about what you see as recent major achievements you have done by your projects? Like something cool that's happened now the last 14 days.
The last 14 days, yeah. So I want to choose something very nice. So I think that I found really the community. I never thought that you can find not just investors. You can also find friends, and they believed in you. And if you've done a good job, they will stand with you. And some of the fathers, you know, haters gonna hate. Yeah, if you see how they thought, they came the first time into the group and they say something bad about the project, and the people. So, and I have a big German community as well. So the Germans are, what was this transaction? Can you show me if this transaction is from your wallet? Who sold $2,000? Who dumped the chart? You know, that's the Germans. I'm okay with them. But they stand behind me, so they say no, Frank doesn't do this, and they really believed in this project. So I think the biggest goal what I've done in the last 2 weeks is to build the trust behind Tradewix. And we know as well, like Shiba had this big run because of the community. And if you have a good community, yeah, the the sky is the limit. I believe in the crypto space 100%. Is that's it's that's the kind of recept that you need to get your goal. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And how can we stay up to date with you guys? Is it mainly Telegram, Twitter, or do you have other places?
Yeah,
latest updates?
Yeah, you can the best way, if you want to stay away from Telegram or DMs or something, just hop into the website. I have there a chatbot integrated in my website. Maybe you saw him already. He is a really cool guy, and I programmed him. And if you write me there an DM, I will get it directly as a message on my phone. So I think that's the best way to get connected. Yeah, besides Telegram or something. But of course, you can write us in Telegram, me. But you know, DMs. After 1 minute, the DM is 200 spaces down, and yeah, you don't see it if it's not pinned. Yeah, just hop into the website, get a deep look about the ecosystem, the vision about it, and yeah, you can write me anytime.
Yeah, great. So one of the last things then,
Yeah.
Tradewix in 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Where are we then? What targets
Yeah.
have you met?
Yeah, my biggest target was always the app at the beginning. And this is again another difference between other crypto projects. If you know how Google AdWords, how the service of Google AdWords function, you can't promote crypto projects on Google AdWords. They are not allowed there. But our big difference is the application. We have an application, and we start already an Google AdWords weekend, and it's not so expensive. So you can reach more than 10,000 new downloads and user on your app for $500. So that's our big difference. We have the app, and the app is free, so anyone can use this. And we start. I've worked for many years for the biggest advertising company in Germany. They have billboards like on in the metro, on the bus station, and have pretty good contacts from this time, and we will start with billboards and want to get not just the crypto ecosystem of Tradewix to rise. We also want to get the app. So everything is this, we close the cycle, we say it in Germany. I don't know in English. So we can we have so many possibilities for marketing. We have the app, we have the crypto space, we have the launchpad, we can yeah, we can help others for marketing, so we will reach from them again money. So we have many possibilities for income, and yeah, so my vision is 100K plus a user on the app in the next 3 months, and we have now around 3,000 users. So we are just at the beginning, and yeah, that's my biggest goal in the next 3-4 months. But at this moment now, the launchpad is not is my priority. Yeah.
Yeah, I think those targets are realistic.
Yeah. I don't want to make false promises. That's something what I really hate in the crypto space. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And after 1 or 2 weeks, you don't see the dev
Okay.
again. So
Frank,
I don't want to
it was
be
a
like this.
pleasure.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for having me, guys. It was a pleasure. I hope we stay in contact.
Could we drop the TG link too?
Yeah, for sure, man. We know where you are, and you know where we are. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think you can go to announcements, and you will find it there as well.
Okay, great.
Okay, guys. Is anyone here who has a question? Just not to leave the stage without answering these.
I'll read up a bit more. I've been watching the football at the same time, so
okay.
I'll
So
go through your
who
site
is playing?
afterwards.
Who is playing?
It's Tottenham versus Fulham.
Okay. Yeah, good. You are for which team?
None particular, as long as Tottenham doesn't win.
Good, good. Yeah. Political correct, we say.
Yeah.
Okay, good guys. Thanks again for having me here, and I wish you a good night. What's the time in?
10 o'clock at the moment.
Same as
okay. Yeah. So the same here. So I wish you a good night. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope I didn't bore you with my broken English. So
No, it was good.
Can I say
okay.
something before you go?
Yeah, please. Sure.
I've been in your community a few days because the manager posted a few
Yeah,
days ago.
I saw you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
and you're doing a very good job because, as you said, you listen to the community, and
Thank
what
you.
Mary
Yeah, I
said
appreciate
yesterday
this.
was a very good point, and you follow up, and I think you're doing a very good job.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I try to really answer on any stupid question, or if someone investing a BNB or something, I try to reply and say thank you. So it means a lot to me that they knew that I appreciate really that whole thing that happens now. I never thought that we will be in after 12 days on 300,000 market cap. And I want to deliver. But thank you for this. Yeah, appreciate. I remember you. I saw your picture already. Yeah.
Good luck.
You very much. Thank you.
any other question, guys?
Yeah, all good here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay, Frank.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now you can go back and relax with a beer and say hello to your family as well.
Thank you very much. So thanks again for having me. And just up into the group. I go now in a VC on my group. So we are online. We hear us. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye then.